So hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year to you. Happy 2022. So happy New Year to you and your family. I pray that this is a great and prosperous year for you. This is actually my very first video of the year. So it was prayerfully I can keep this up and maintain the videos throughout the year. But today I'm here to talk to you guys about my hair and to give you guys a hair update. If you are following me on Instagram, then you kind of already know this story. But if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know why you're not following me there. Before we move any further, make sure you follow me on Instagram here. Right? Today I'm here to give you guys a hair update, but more specifically a postpartum hair update. So as many of you know, I recently gave birth to my son about 5 months ago at this point last year. And it has been a great and beautiful journey. My hair, you know, not so much. But we'll get more into that. I have been experiencing postpartum shedding. Before I even talk about the shedding process, just want to give you a backstory as to how I even got to this point. So typically when you are pregnant, with the rise of estrogen in the body, or the body's producing more estrogen to carry your baby, this also causes your hair to slow down from shedding. Like it almost completely stops it. Not completely, but like 90% kind of stop or slow down the shedding process of your hair. So that means you're retaining a lot more hair than usual. So usually women may feel like their hair feels more full, feel more luscious, stronger, things like that. It feels like it's probably the best your hair has ever looked for, typically for most women when they're pregnant. And that is because estrogen, is keeping all your strands from coming out as they usually would. It pretty much slows down the stages of hair growth that your hair goes through. So the very first hair growth stage is the anagen phase, which is the active growth phase. Then you have the catagen phase, which is a transition phase. Then you have the telogen phase, which is the resting phase. And then you have the return to anagen, and then it repeats the same cycle all over again. Anywho, I say all this to say is that when you are pregnant, you have the increase of estrogen, the hormone estrogen in your body present, and that is what causes your hair to slow down from shedding, and so you don't experience what you would usually shed during the duration of your pregnancy up until you give birth. And that usually that shedding process does not happen immediately, and for me that did not begin until I think 3 months postpartum. So my hair, which I have tons of clips that I'll show you and I'll insert here. Boy, when this postpartum shedding starts, I'll be so depressed. Look at this. This is nothing. Almost 2 weeks of not washing my hair. This is nothing for hair loss for me. I'm usually at least a good 3 times this amount if it's been 2 weeks, and this is nothing. Oh Lord, I'm not ready for that moment, but thank God I got some months to get there, but it's gonna suck. So it's been 1 week since I washed my hair last. I wash my hair every week like clockwork. That's what I've been doing for the last few years now. But this is how much hair I lost, y'all. Like, look at this. This is nothing. So this ball is so tiny. Like, I could lose this much hair normally without being pregnant about 3 or 4 days. And this is a week. Crazy. So I knew at the very beginning of my pregnancy, is like when my hair sheds, it is going to shed, because my hair sheds a lot naturally. And on average, your hair, you lose about 100 strands of hair a day. I don't lose about 100 strands of hair per day, but I lose enough where I'm just like, okay, I know what's normal, what's not normal. So that was been my entire pregnancy. Obviously my hair was luscious, it was full. It was a lot fuller than what it looks like right now. This is actually an old twist out, so my hair looks a little bit more full because of the illusion of an old twist out, and so my hair does get bigger with time. But if you think my hair looks good now, my hair was looking fabulous. Hence, reference my other previous videos, you'll see. Being postpartum and adjusting to the 4th trimester, it was just too hard to just manage my hair, so I wore my hair in protective styles, and I had mini twists in my hair for about 5 or 6 weeks, and in November is when I finally decided to take them down. And I remember when I had to go to a wedding in November, and so I remember retwisting a couple, like the hairline area. I remember retwisting that area, and I noticed the shedding except like, you know, I was shedding a lot more from the twist that I removed at my temples over here than anywhere else on my head. And I was like, oh, I think this is where I'm going to lose my hair. I've watched so many videos on postpartum shedding, and everybody that I've seen typically lose hair at their temples. Some people start to lose it up here, but usually it's the shedding happens at the temples. It was not until I think towards the end of November, around Thanksgiving time, I think, in November, when I completely removed all my mini twists, this side of my head like was bald. Like it was a nice clean bald side. This side was not too bad. My left, which is your right, and it wasn't too bad, but my right side, which is your left, was bald. It was quite bad, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And I'll insert those pictures here so you can see that. And I was just like, oh, it's getting real. It's getting real. So I thought, okay, if this is the worst of it, this is easy. This is not gonna be bad at all. I was fooling myself pretty badly. Fooling myself. Yeah, my hair continued to shed. And it just continued to shed, and I just kept losing hair from my temples. It's just like every time I would comb my hair, I just kept losing clumps of hair from my temples, and it just kept spreading. It kept spreading. Like eventually the hair loss was like in the shape of a V, like this, and it just kept going. The V kept just getting bigger. It kept getting wider. It kept going further back, and I was just like, oh my god. So usually when I would two-strand twist my hair, I would usually take a small section of hair in front to twist, but I started having to combine the hair in the front because I didn't have much to grab from anymore, because I just lost that much hair. Yeah, it has been a journey of adjusting to my hair loss, and it just, like I said, I thought November is, you know, was gonna be it, where it continued to shed. I have a video that I'll insert here that I posted on Instagram. I had a huge ball of hair shed in November, and I also had a second huge ball of hair shed in December. So let me show you the ball of hair that I got out, but just detangling my hair. Mind you, I think it detangled before I combed out my hair and washed it. So this is ball number 1. The little balls inside that are tightly packed in. Here's the other ball that I took out before I washed it. Look at this. I'm surprised I still got hair on my head, y'all. Crazy. Look at the size of this ball. This ball is just about as big as the last ball when I detangled my hair last time. And I lost as much hair as I would usually lose if I had like a protective style for like 4 to 6 weeks. That's how much hair I was losing in like a 2 or 3 week span. So it was a lot of hair, and I knew obviously it's all the shed hair that did not come out. And then I posted this photo on Instagram here a few days before Christmas. In comparison to the first picture I took and then the most recent picture I took, you can see the big difference between both sides. My right side, I don't know why, I don't understand, but I've lost a lot more hair on my right side than my left. Thankful for that. I still lost more hair on my left than what I did previously, but my right has taken a huge hit to the point where now it's starting to spread up here. I use some of the products from The Ordinary for my skincare routine, but they also had this product called the Multi-Peptide Serum for Hair Density. So it's a concentrated serum for hair that looks thicker, denser, fuller, and healthier. This is a product that I ordered from The Ordinary back in November when they had their annual 23% off sale. So I wanted to give this a try. I saw a lot of mixed reviews on the website. Some people said that it worked well, some people said it didn't. But I was like, at this point, if I have no hair to, you know, what could I possibly lose at this point? I made sure to only concentrate this hair on the specific areas where I needed help, just in case I had some bad reaction to it and I lost hair. And I was like, well, at least if I lost hair, then I'm gonna lose hair in the area that I currently have no hair. So today I'm going to show you what my hair looks like. It has been 2 months since the first time I started shedding my hair. So I'm 5 months postpartum, but I'm still 2 months post from when the initial shedding began. So I'm going to show you what my hair looks like now. So I'm going to grab a hair tie and I'm just going to pull it back. So as you can see, my hair still is full as it usually would be, I guess. I'm not sure. But this is the right side of my head. So as you can see, the right side has began to fill in already. But what I mean is that this is where I started losing hair up here, and so now this V is starting to come down more. This V used to be here, and now it's spreading, and I'm starting to notice that I'm losing hair right here. So I lost this entire section of hair, and it was really scary to just notice this giant clump was just coming out and just coming out, and it didn't seem to slow down. So as you can see, I've lost a little bit of hair here. I got some little wispies here. And then this is my left side. My left side in comparison to my right isn't that bad. I got some short pieces because that means the hair is growing back. It's not bald, but as you can see, it's come further up here and it's come further down here, and that's where I've lost some hair. So that is, my hair loss has been concentrated to my temple area, which I have just been masking or hiding by doing middle parts and having my hair fall down so that it covers the sides. So with this multi-peptide serum, all I do is just press the top to put some other serum in the vial, put a couple drops on the area, and I just rub it in like that. And just rub it in. It's not oily. It just feels like water, honestly. It's not oily at all. I don't know if this product has been helping because I haven't been using it as consistently as I need to. Just been really busy. I've gone back to work, so it's just been really busy trying to balance it all out, but I'm not using it as I should. Like I think you're supposed to just use a few drops as needed once a day, ideally at bedtime. So I just rub it in like that. It says massage into the scalp thoroughly, so I just, massage it for about a minute and then I leave it at that. So I have been trying to keep my hands out of my hair as much as possible, just to avoid just any extra breakage that I don't need in the midst of the shedding process. I don't know how long this whole process will last. I've heard it can last for some women 6 to the 6 month mark to the 8th month mark, but postpartum, sometimes I've even heard up to a year. But it all depends just on every woman, because everybody's different, everybody's body responds differently. But within the year, it should get better. All right, it should be getting better. Like I said, just to see the growth, these little wispies is, hope, progress. I mean, that I'm getting something back. It's gonna take so long for this to catch up with the length of my hair. It's gonna take a long time. And I'm like, oh God, if I did this again, I wouldn't have any hair left in my head. I was really like, am I gonna have hair left? Like, it's not much going on up here. Like, what am I gonna do? But that's pretty much my hair update. I am just trying to combat it. I haven't done anything else to combat the shedding so far. I just, besides keep my hands out of my hair, wear protective styles. And usually I wash my hair every week, at least bi-weekly I've been washing my hair. But besides that, I've been tending to keep my hands out of my hair and just keeping it mostly twisted. I do work from home for like 1 or 2 days during the week. And so when I'm not at work and I'm working from home, I tend to keep my hair and pull back in the large twist. And then when I'm actually at work, I'll take them down, wear my twist out, and then repeat the same process all over again. But again, just to kind of keep, keep things at bay for as long as I can. I do have some teas. I did have a friend who gifted me some teas. Maybe I'll do another video showing that once I can figure out how to use the product, because I haven't actually started using it yet, but I do have that as another option. Besides that, that's pretty much it. Just make sure that you subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed, and hit the bell, turn on the notifications, so that when I am posting the next installment of my hair update, that you'll be the first to know when that video is released. Like I mentioned before, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you follow me there, because that is where I'm gonna post the information much more frequently than I do here, because it just takes a lot more time to edit a video and upload it on YouTube than it is to do a quick story on Instagram. So make sure you follow me there to get more updates on Instagram, and obviously subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. But what are some suggestions? I know there's plenty of people out there who have experienced postpartum shedding. Let me know in the comment section below, what are some techniques that you implement in your hair routine that has helped you? Are there some products that you absolutely love? Please let me know, because I will take all suggestions. At this point, it's like, what do I have to lose besides more hair? You know, but I don't have much hair to begin with, so I don't have much to lose. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.